At first he's happy, but he finds out that being invisible is terrible. There are all these ignorant people scared to death of him. This makes him even crazier, and he turns into this schizoid, homicidal maniac and lays waste to them. And this concludes another chapter of Nancy Drew and the Evil Invisible Ghost by Victor Appleton. Perhaps we'll continue that next week. Welcome to another Wednesday stream of Nancy Drew. We haven't streamed Nancy Drew on Wednesday before, have we? Well, we're mixing it up a little bit here because I'm enjoying this game, but I think we're pretty close to the end, and I think I should maybe try and finish it in the next couple hours. So, everybody who came here expecting Assassin's Creed and is getting Nancy Drew solving puzzles and, not stabbing people, probably. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy this just the same. And thank you to everybody who came out to my last couple of streams. On Sunday, it was Nancy Drew, Ghost of Thornton Hall. And on Saturday, it was Short Horror Saturday. Wait, is this the week we played First Winter, or was that last week? Why does it always seem like on Wednesday it's been more than a week since the weekend? This can't be healthy. Life can't be healthy. But I hope overall everybody is doing well. It's June. That means it's summer. Shoot, that means it gets hot. We need to turn up our air conditions. And drink cool things. Speaking of which, thank you to everybody also who dumped points into the community challenge. As such, it was successful with less than a day to go. And tonight is the night that I will drink a can of grass jello. So, yeah, 1 hour into stream, I'll break that open and we'll see what it's like. I mean, it can't be too terrible if they sell at the store. Of course, I also sell raw goose liver at the store, and I wouldn't want to eat raw goose liver on stream. Anyhow, Nancy Drew, Ghost of Thornton Hall. Nancy is sent to this island where this girl named Jssalyn has gone missing shortly before her wedding on her family's massive mansion, which they don't live in anymore. And so Nancy's trying to find Jssalyn with the help from her rather cold mother and her fiancé, who may not be as excited about the marriage as you initially think, and her uncle, who's an ex-con and seems to suffer from mood shifts. Oh, and also possibly with help from the ghost of Charlotte, who is Jessalyn's cousin once removed? God, this family gets confusing. And who died in a fire on her 21st birthday some years back. And so far, we've seen the ghost. She is indeed real. And we've also met Harper, who is the sister of Jessalyn's mother, and who is, or not exactly sister, and who is possibly crazy. She's certainly very strange. Opinions differ about whether she was sent to a mandatory boarding school or a funny farm. And at the end of the last stream, we just found Jssalyn. And she says she's been hiding because there's something bad going on, and it involves her mother. And Harper convinced her that her mother, Clara, may have had something to do with Charlotte's death all those years ago. So Nancy's not sure what to think, but we're going to do the only logical thing and steal Clara's briefcase and search through it for any evidence that she's been carrying around there since the 80s. Okay, I'm probably oversimplifying it. Also, there's a grubworm that's about 18 inches long and 6 inches high that sometimes, kind of oozes its way towards us in the workshop and then vanishes. So we're not sure what that's all about. Hey, Great White Knoll, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? And I think that's about enough of a summary to be getting on with. Can't sit here summarizing games all night. We have to play some. Dare to play. Great slogan. Right up there with, what is it, games for girls who aren't afraid of a mouse. Yes, I'm doing pretty well, thanks. Aside from the grubworms. I don't know, maybe Nancy will take it home as a pet and it'll appear in subsequent cases. I wouldn't presume to know. This is the most recent Nancy Drew game I've played. Yeah. I've been tired from work. Work is a roller coaster of oddness sometimes. Hey, we also gotta wind up all those clocks, and we don't know how. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Oh, right, the necklace, that's what's in. He thinks is in Clara's briefcase. And if we don't open it correctly, it'll self-destruct. Oh, yeah. That one note.
Did that.
I realized when I looked it up online, the images were what led us to the wallpaper in the burned out ruins.
Did that. Did that.
Usually that'll be the last thing to check off. Invade people's privacy and solve puzzles. I like it. It's a good way to put it. Hey, jelly bean skelly bones, thank you. Yeah, I think this is setting up to be better than work. Wednesdays, but hey, only 2 more days. We are secrets, we are lies. Through the halls, fix your eyes. Up the tunnels, you must seek. The hidden ways he does sneak. Make haste, doomed girl. Do not delay. Something, 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 or he'll get away. Poetry, might need a second pass. Secrets and lies. Was that? Oh, yeah. I probably botched that. I will. 9/10. 9 out of 10 poetry, right? Hey, I've read worse. Up the tunnels. Must seek. Should we go look around in the tunnels before going back to Clara? Unless Harper's already distracting her.
Hi.
Oh, oh no, I feel like that's not the best time to
I'd better get going.
bring up the fiance
Please
matter.
hurry.
If you want me to hurry, well, maybe you could have let somebody know, or let me know, as opposed to just hiding down here for 3 days. I mean, you were in contact with Harper, and you knew she was in contact with me. She's not exactly quiet about anything. So, what's there? Wait, so they are. I do keep seeing these weird symbols in the tunnels, but we can't interact with them. Wait, can we? We cannot. About. Is this the wine rack one? There's bones. Don't. What we're looking for exactly. turn for a side view at every step. This isn't Carol Reed. I heard something scuttle. Oh, I get it. So she's just out in the basement now. Right? So then...
I need to find a way to light the tunnel first.
Doesn't give off enough light. Oh, wait. Cameras give off light. Come on, Nancy. You've seen Rear Window. Cameras ain't what they used to be. Was there more? No, I guess we'd thinned out our inventory. We'd looked pretty thoroughly through this secret passage too, hadn't we? This house is full of them.
Sounds like someone's out there. I should take a look.
Well, at least she's doing something other than listening in.
Charlotte, darling, you're gonna have to help me out here. What?
What's he up to?
Oh, that was Wade, all right. Is he in here? Yeah. Still cannot mess with the clocks. And there's a picture we should pour turpentine on and see what it's hiding. Alright. Invitation. Join the scavenger hunt. We don't know what Wade was up to. What was that?
Still have to do that.
I know it is.
That's done.
Yeah, so that was about Wade. Hey, Moosey Fate, welcome in. How are you? Drew you. Yeah. Drew everything. Hey, we're drawing our best. What can I say? Okay. See if Harper's at work yet. No. Drew to Drew. I know that's the front door.
Nancy.
So, you feel like being distracted?
I'd better get going.
Take care.
Mysteries are going all right. We've Well, we've solved what we initially set out to do, and now we haven't solved the complete mystery.
Do that right now.
Where are we supposed to? Mr. I think he dropped something. Oh, I did hear a noise when he was running past. First 20 minutes of stream. Yeah, not the first 20 minutes of the game, though. No, we actually found Jssalyn at the end of last stream. Oh. It's an antique key. Where's our locked door now? We unlocked the box. You can use keys to wind clocks. Well, my grandmother had a clock that you could use a key to wind. I don't know. It's usually on the clock face. So I guess it isn't a clock key. Quite red arms. Really, the clock's arms are red? Interesting. Yeah, there's nothing to this. Interesting. I assume, like, most clocks just have... I don't know, I guess I never thought about it. Are most clocks, the hands are brown? Where the clocks are? I mean, yeah, I can see what times they're pointing to. Okay, so it's not about the clocks. Oh yeah, dark numbers and dark arms against the white face. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's... Also, maybe these clocks are so old they're faded. I don't know. We unlocked everything here, right? Interesting. I wonder why they made the clock arms red. There's definitely nothing else in there. Yeah, maybe there is a reason. I mean, they do look dark. It's the thing, I can't see any colors, so I probably would have guessed black or brown. Even though red is dark too, I know. Is that a different hotspot? Yeah. Right. Just make sure there wasn't anything that mentions key here. Oh, Clara's briefcase. God, you think that's what it's to? Ah. It's not just getting it away from her, it's unlocking it. Yeah. That's oftentimes I'll need help solving color puzzles. Oh. Oh no, that's... We unlock the briefcase. The wedding menu. Terrible choose your own adventure novel. graphic design and for board games. I didn't think, yeah, because we got to figure out how it'll make it user-friendly for the colorblind people. Even though I know somebody who have like 100% colorblindness and see only in black and white, that's pretty rare. Wasn't this, well, unless getting the key will trigger us to be able to steal the briefcase. Full, like, literally only see black and white and gray. Claire's like, why are you staring at me? I'm like, I'm a detective. I'm investigating you. Did you kill your daughter by any chance? Yeah. Actually, we'll need to check and look at this book anyway. Bell Boyd was a Confederate spy. Yeah, I mean, everything's in black and white, and then on top of that, things are blurrier and can't see as far. And we read this earlier. Ah, Bell Boyd. Oops. Right, so she is Confederate. Should be taking notes on this. Oh wait, I just saw her masquerade invitation. Yeah, ever since birth. It's a genetic mutation. It's on the 30th or the 31st. Yeah. Never did have a puzzle involving the T. I kept thinking we would. I honestly don't really have any idea what colors are. I know there's some correlation between how light and dark things are, but that's not really what color is. Yeah, I've heard people talking about it, enough people that I'm assuming it's not a big practical joke that someone's playing on me. It is the 30th. Okay. So... turn on 1 and 4. It should be, I'm guessing it's turn on 1 and 4. Cornelia. Who's Cornelia? Interesting. Light and dark is volume in music, then color is the notes. 1970. Yeah, pretty different. Not. So then turn on 6. 59. quicker to find the book. Or just go back to the cemetery. So I have to remember which random book around the house it was to look at. Interesting. Someone who sees sounds, like synesthesia, kind of. That's really interesting. Is that by the second statue? Ah. Ha. 54. Was it the grandmother called them hungry shadows? Grandmother sounded a little kooky to me. Yeah, sure thing, Moosey Fate. And yeah, I just tell everybody it's like a 1930s movie. Fried chicken. Right. Oh, maybe we left that letter in her backpack. To wind them up so they'll all strike midnight, but if we can't figure out how to wind them. Hey, maybe we'll get to see our slimy little friend as we go to the backpack. Colton's gone again. I mean, I love old films, but I don't think whether they're black and white or in color makes that much difference. Oops, overshot it. Let's see. Right? Why not fried chicken? Yeah. I grew up watching a lot of old movies. So not. Be nice if they had fried chicken, but definitely not. Yeah, hard to get chiaroscuro in color. I went to film school, but didn't study the history of films as much. She's not, so we'll turn on 14. Not in a big way, since, you know, it's more about writing. Harper caused major injuries at the funeral. I mean, I know she caused a scene. Ah. Oh, he's not here today. Oh well. Can't have massive grubworms every day. What was that? Is it just the cotton gin? Okay, just the cotton gin. Fun. So you had to do some that were just in black and white and then gradually add color as you learn the design principles. Oh, yeah. You were done with all the pictures. I should have read through the whole list, and then I could have just gone into the crypt last time we were in the cemetery. Yeah. You're very dry adult beverage.
You scared me.
Yeah, not the best thing for your cotton mouth. I mean, frankly, I don't feed my pet water moccasin any alcohol.
See you later.
Adios.
So I guess we're not going to not ask him directly why he was sneaking around. Did it do it again? I zoomed in, but I swear that statue looks at us when we're not looking. Yeah, the haunted statue. I swear that skeleton above the crypt moved once as well. What's it? Okay, a few minor injuries and, yeah, $1,000 worth of damage. Turn on 13. Okay, but... Oh wait, use the key here, because Harper locked it. What about candles? I think got everything there is to get out of the crypt. Yeah, it's just the coffins. We have to get further into the tunnel. Ugh. That fountain. That's part of the wall. Looked at those pictures. Looked at that wallpaper. And nearly died doing it. And yeah, we're not going down there. I hear bats. Anybody left a flashlight lying around? We've found things carefully hidden on this porch before. Oh, right. The snake design. Forgot about that. Aha! A lamp. Decorative lamp. Yeah. The tea. I haven't spent the tea to involved in how we distract Clara. Never figured out what this thing is, or if it's even important. Oh. We haven't called our friends tonight, have we?
Hi.
Oh yeah, that is somewhat important.
I found Jssalyn. Hello? That's good news.
Hooray! She's alive! You gotta mention that up front. What happened?
Harper snuck up on her the night she disappeared.
I knew it.
No, wait. It's not what you think. At least, maybe not. Harper has always been convinced that Charlotte's death wasn't accidental, that Clara was behind it. She's been trying to get to Jssalyn for years, but Clara had convinced Jssalyn Harper was crazy, which probably wasn't hard. When Jssalyn finally heard what Harper had to say, I think part of her knew it might be true.
If she even considered that it might be true.
Yeah, if someone said that about my mom, I'd roll my eyes. Do you think it might be true?
I don't know. Jssalyn doesn't seem like she'd be willing to let so many people worry about her unless there was some truth to it.
Why not just go to the police?
Charlotte's death was ruled accidental. Harper needed Jessalyn's help to gather evidence from Clara or no one would believe her. I still need to find a way to help Jssalyn.
Wait, hang on. So does this explain the ghosts?
Mostly. Jssalyn and Harper were dressing up as Charlotte.
I still don't understand why they do that.
It made it easy for them to move through the house without Clara knowing exactly who was there or that Jssalyn wasn't really missing. And I think Harper wanted to use Charlotte's ghost to scare Clara into confessing. But that didn't work.
This is like, what was that play we saw in school but I didn't finish because I got sick halfway through?
Hamlet?
That's it. How's that end?
Pretty much everyone dies.
Why show that to a bunch of kids?
It's art?
Art is terrible. I'm done with art. It's just crafts from now on. And while I'm at it, would you take a break from the dark cases for a while?
Yeah, happily.
Hey, I take the cases that find me. I don't choose them. You said art. Yeah, Bess wants to kill art. But, yeah, why do we show that stuff to children? I think next they'll be making middle schoolers read about a couple of children who do things together and then kill themselves. Yeah, boy, kids will love that. Things art can get away with. Sorry, wait, I'm sorry, wait, how does this help Jssalyn? You got me lost. Yeah, no, a board of education, you know. They keep an eye on things. They've got their standards. So... Yep. Gotta grow up sometime. Just like Jssalyn had to grow up and realize that A, she shouldn't be getting married, and that B, her mother was probably a murderer. Well, probably not that simple. Things are demystified, huh?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Like we just knew what ghosts were. Turned into a horror story. Yeah, it's like romance. What about tragedy? But yeah, but I'm just thinking. So okay, Harper and Jssalyn were dressing up as Charlotte. But I mean, the time and she was going down the staircase in the ruins, and when she seemed to come at Nancy and then we saw her sort of burn up, that couldn't have been Harper and Jssalyn. Well, it wouldn't have been Jssalyn because she didn't know who Nancy was when she first saw her. She didn't recognize her, I think. And why would Harper do that other than, being Harper? It was why she does a lot of things. Ooh, lantern! I can't just go picking up the lanterns that are just sitting there. That would be silly. That's not how Nancy Drew does things. That ain't my style, said Casey. Strike one, the umpire said. People look up to villains in media, and they're always like, no, the bad guy. Oh yeah, and Black Christmas, and Silent Night, Deadly Night, all the Christmas classics. Yeah, that's the thing. Christmas being a genre in and of itself, it can draw in many genres. Like, I don't know. Christmas in... I'm trying to think of something science fiction, but not getting anything. Christmas on Titan's moon. Wait, Titan's a moon of Saturn. How did I pass astronomy in high school? Parenting through terrorism. Titan's moon. The beauty of the internet. We can immortalize ourselves being idiots. Christmas at Ground Zero. I don't think I've heard that one, but I love Weird Al. I'd heard him before, but then it was in high school. I got a record of his, and it had Nature Trail to Hell. I'm like, yeah, this guy's good. And no, I'm not that old. I just got into records because they're cool. And they were cheap. That's the thing about getting into stuff years after they stopped making it. Yeah, I think it was his second Weird Al in 3D, but I never looked it up. But yeah, one of the great musicians of our time. Yeah, just Harper's Notebook. I figured it with Ground Zero that would involve a nuclear bomb. We've gone through both these secret passages. God, is it something just going to be lying there? Meanwhile, Jessalyn's just standing there staring at the wall like something out of a horror movie.
Hi.
Yeah, what the hell?
Sorry to bring it up, but were you aware that Colton's seeing someone else?
I'm not all that surprised, to be perfectly honest.
You're not?
Oh.
No. The whole thing was mainly my mother's idea.
It all comes back to your mother.
Do you know about Lexi?
Colton and I were never in love. We were in a mess. He loved Lexi, and I hope he goes back to her.
The new mutations on New Year's Day.
I'd better get going.
Please hurry.
Dark comedy. Okay. I was worried about bringing that up for nothing, but... light seemed to be fixed to the wall. Unless... in this alternate universe, flashlights don't have, or phones don't have flashlight settings. Wait. Nah. I don't know, I'm kind of not sure what to do. The generator. Sorry, where's the generator? Film sets, they sometimes called generators jennies. I don't know, would anybody like to give me a suggestion of where to go? I could look up a hint, but... Stephen King used the term jennies too. Maybe it's not just on film sets. Obviously, I would make Saga of Jenny jokes until everyone would be like, knock it off, or that's rather dark. And it was. No, that's okay. Maybe I should... Thanks. I'm sure we found the generator or a reference to it last stream. And I'm just being unduly forgetful. The trouble is streaming at night. Okay, now I'm trying to remember the way out of here. I have just another film reel. Yes, the night Santa went crazy. I finally discovered that. Was it an undergrad? Because I know I used it. No, that's still a Christmas favorite. Damnable lantern even looks to be lit. PD runs amok. Ah yes, the killer Santa Claus robot. Wait. I mean, I'm also looking for anything that can be unlocked, but... No, not that lantern. That lantern's Thornton property. Yeah. Pre-UHF. You know, I'm going to look up a hint because there's always the danger that I'm missing something obvious, chat. And it could be wandering around for hours. And, oh, wait. Is it... How long have I been streaming? Has it been an hour? Time. The night Santa went crazy. The night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can't hardly walk around the North Pole without wading through reindeer guts. I think that one was just a Weird Al original. It's like Nature Trail to Hell. Though I could be mistaken. Oh, I was supposed to do the clocks. Okay, so that's it. I was not seeing. Oh, right, but if it's been an hour, then. Well, I suppose this is a good time to pay the piper. Be right, BRB chat. So, as promised, tonight's the day I make good on the community challenge. 1 hour into stream. People contributed. There's over 60,000 channel points, so I could drink a can of grass jello, which, you know, you wouldn't think was a real thing, except it's a real thing. Am I supposed to shake this up? I would assume not. Ah. Right. So it's like if they're, you know, fresh off the mower. What's good for Bossy Moo is good for me and you. Well, yes, I did just quote the last comedy from the Golden Age of Radio, because I am a nerd. Yes. One of my roommates advised me to drink it with a straw. I don't know why it exists, but apparently it's a, you know, much enjoyed food in some Asian countries, and a dessert. No, just any straw. I snatched one from work. No, it's real. Tastes kind of sweet. I guess I'm feeling the chunks of jello at the
Streamer
bottom.
streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer,
Oh
you must
my
pop a stream.
gosh.
Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome
We
raider,
just got a
welcome raiders. Are the
raid.
raiders alligators? Raider, grackle.
Welcome in, Nancy versus Nancy. So good to see you. How are you? You guys, please go check out Nancy versus Nancy. It was a point-and-click game enthusiast who especially loves the Nancy Drew horror, or the Nancy Drew games, and was playing Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon tonight. How did it go? Did you finish it tonight? Oh, Danger by Design. Oh, did you beat Blue Moon Canyon and then you moved on to Danger? Is Danger by Design the second? Oh no, that's Stay Tuned for Danger. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a mixture of action games and adventure games and shooters and platformers and a whole lot of horror games. But tonight we're playing Nancy Drew, The Ghost of Thornton Hall, which is one of the more horrific Nancy Drew games, yeah. Family-friendly horror. And we're pretty far into it. I actually just had to look up a hint, because there's a hidden keyhole like somewhere on a mantle where nobody would ever look for a keyhole. But yes, we just had a successful community challenge over the past month, and I was just starting to drink a can of grass jello. And hey, Dr. Terror's House of Horrors, welcome in. And Treacherous Waters, great to have all you guys here. That's interesting about why that's shaped that way, Moosey Fate. So yes, this is a can of grass jello drink, which my roommates got from some Asian grocery store and said I could try one of the cans. Hey, you can see it. Like, that's, look at the picture, that's jello. And I'm like, now, if I can get some stuck in the straw so I could actually get it out and show it to you. It's all in tiny pieces. But I assume you guys can see like green liquid in the straw with little chunks of jello going up it. It tastes, yeah, it actually does kind of taste like the boba tea. Pretty sweet. Ah, Nancy Drew goes globetrotting. I'm trying to think, what does it taste like? It tastes vaguely plant-like, but I honestly expect it would taste more like grass, but if it did, maybe people wouldn't like it. Hopefully you guys could see some of it at the bottom of the straw. I'm like, try not to make a terrible mess with grass jello on my keyboard. Taste vaguely like, looks kind of like aloe water. God, it tastes vaguely like something else, but I can't put my finger on it. But yeah, that's grass jello, and we'll be continuing to sip that through stream. Parsley? I don't think so. But yeah, so did you beat 2 games, Nancy, or did you just get started on Danger by Design? As Jiggly is a round cat-like Pokemon that puts everybody to sleep. I never thought of that. Parsley smelling like grass clippings. Nice. I know you were streaming for a long time, Nancy. It is refreshing. It's a nice summer drink. Very sweet. So it's not this thing. Aha! Obviously I was supposed to look under the mantle for a keyhole. Why didn't I do that? No, hey, if you're having fun playing the game and hanging out with friends. I've done long streams before. I think when I was affiliated, I did a 10-hour stream to celebrate. There we go. And now, set these puppies to midnight. Yeah, I'd read that Blue Moon Canyon is some people's favorite Nancy Drew. I gotta play that. So maybe I shouldn't play all the good Nancy Drews. I should, you know, alternate. I did play Shadow Ranch, which I would say is not necessarily my favorite. The Cool Ranch. Is that what we're calling Secret of Shadow Ranch now? Now I get it. Is that all? All of the midnights. Whoa, hey there, clocks, hey, that one's booking it. Oh, shoot. You see, do they have to be before midnight to strike? These clocks were acquired by the Shining Hotel. Shining Hotel? What a great name for a hotel. Oh, of course. Yes. Oh, take care of yourself after stream, Nancy. You'll be here for a while, it looks like. So if any clock hits midnight, then they all stop. You like the cheesy games. I mean, if they're fun to play. Stanley? Really? So you could go see the hotel that The Shining was based on. So I don't know. What if... And then see which one hits it first. Let's set them all an hour back, say. That one's a slow one. many tourists coming through and not renting rooms. Nacho cheese. Damn it, now I want cheese. Ah. I should do tours. That guy hit it first, so oh, so they do tours. That one's 15, so he'll need to be at 45, I think. Let me see if I can parse this out. One, oh no. First one we don't know, say. Second is 1. Minutes. Oh yeah, if there are that many people. Working backwards from that. This one's also at 15, isn't it? So put this one at 30, this one at 15. Setup seems wildly impractical. This is, oh, that's 30, so let's just see if it's this simple, chat. Oh, wait, no, we need to mess with it then. Like they make different noises based on which way they go. For all I know, real clocks do that. I have not wound a clock in a long time. Here goes something. Hey. There's another secret passage. With more lovely lights that we cannot grab.
Coast is clear. Time to snoop.
It's probably one of the things Nancy Drew does best. Ha.
Locked. I need to figure out the right combination.
Okay, so 1, 4, 2, 5. Weird combination lock. 1, 4, 2, 5. 6, 10, 14, 13.
Got it.
Oh.
This must be what Jssalyn was looking for.
What else is in here? Ooh, a folder, a pencil, 2 paper clips, and 2 pads of sticky notes. We can't take any of it. Briefcase hype. Ooh, I've got a horror game I downloaded called The Briefcase. Maybe we should stream that this weekend. Yep, nobody's been here. Can we go back through here? No, oh, no, it was here. There's the secret passage. Oh. I guess we'll have to go out of here the old-fashioned way. Let's see if we see our friend. Not today. What if Harper can transmogrify herself into the grubworm? Ah, that's how she's so sneaky.
Hey,
I found the necklace.
good. Wait, shoot. It's missing a front piece. I need you to find it as fast as you can. It triggers the opening mechanism. This necklace was used by spies in the Civil War.
Neat.
You open it without the missing piece. It shreds the message inside.
Thanks. Oh, you mean this missing piece?
I found the locket. Here.
I can't open it. I'm going to need your help.
This looks like it matches one of the notes I found.
Do you ever do anything for yourself, Jssalyn? Just asking. Well, you did vanish for yourself, there is that. Ah. Mom. 1867. Right. Yeah, I know. Like, Nancy's the only competent one. Everybody else is just sort of bumbling through life, hoping that some sleuth will solve their problems. Except for the villains. They're somewhat competent. Which reminds me, Secret Shadow Ranch had a Shining reference in it, since we're talking about Shining. Hello, Chess Bunzo. How are you tonight? Guys, please go check out Chess Bunzo. Playing Scrabble. Nice. Yeah, of course. Well, that's good to hear. $1867. I know we did notice that. Could spell out Mariana. What happened in 1867? Was that? That wasn't when the accident was it? Yes, I won't say what it is because it involves a spoiler. Hiram or Hirium. What's the right mean? Yeah, play this. You get why they're horror fans. Oops. The shinning. Now let's. We can't back out of this. This can't be the last puzzle, can it? Ah. Then. Wait. Right. I mean, you know. I just remembered I've drunk boba tea on stream before, haven't I? I think it was when I had COVID and we were playing, oh yeah, Rain on PS3 for Cinematic Platformer September. How the hell do I remember that? Anyway, right. If the game won't let us back out of here, then it's gotta be something contained in one of these, right? I know. I surprised I remembered it, but just drinking something gelatinous out of a can with a straw while streaming. Just made me remember that. Rain was such a good game. That's what I'm like. Why the hell haven't they ported it to PC? If they haven't ported it to PC, how have you been playing it? Yeah, well, how have you been shutting the fuck up, Airplane Lion? Stirring up trouble. Right. Wait. Do you guys think could be Emmeline? Let's do an Emmeline beginning acting. I'm glad they wouldn't let us back away, because that's a game telling us, you know, it's something you have with you. That's good game design. Wait, which one is E? Yep. Missed one of them. L. Shoot.
That's it. Here you go. What's it say?
I can't. I'm gonna go see her myself.
What? I'm checking off my tasks. I earned this.
Still have to do that.
Who?
That's done. Did that.
See why they call it a locket? Because it's locked.
Can't check that off yet.
I guess I didn't explore it, I just walked through it.
Check. That's done.
I wonder if that was a timed puzzle.
Check. Did that. That's done.
There he is! The grubworm! You guys see him? Don't know if I would say he's adorable, but he's something. Is there something else to find in that passage? I think I'm hoping is that Harper confronts Clara while dressed like Charlotte, trying to terrify her. And then Jssalyn confronts Clara. And then the real Charlotte confronts Clara and chases her until she falls off a widow's walk and breaks her neck. Okay, maybe not that. But still. Anything else here? Don't think so. No.
Better wait for Clara to leave first.
Oh, how do we know? keyhole? Ah.
Well, then you didn't pay her enough. Don't make me the bad guy here. We agreed on this. You said she was no good for him. You said that, not me. And take care of it. He's not my son yet. And if you don't take care of this, he never will be.
Colton's
And you know
parents.
what that means.
No, what does that mean? Tell us. Waiting for her to look through the peephole in a jump scare.
I'd better wait until the coast is clear.
I wonder if that noise we keep hearing is supposed to be a spider. Is that all we needed to do?
Check.
Yeah. Oops. I still want to play that harp. Hello. What's... Yeah. Is that always there and I just didn't notice it? Oh no, is that turned over column? Whatever it is.
I think it's time I tell you about that thing I forgot. The night of the fire. I was there. I found Charlotte leaving the crypt. She was really upset. I must have said something to her because she came over to me. I could tell she wanted to say something. But it was like someone took her voice. She gave me this big hug and ran off. And she gave me this. I think she wants me to give this to you.
Yeah, thanks for telling me about that. After, you know, you've been keeping quiet about that for, was it 25 years? Wait a second. That's that symbol on the wall, isn't it? Dig behind the next symbol in the sequence.
I wish I had known what to do that night. I wish I could have saved her.
You were just a kid.
Yeah, and I acted like a kid and ran away. And I hid. I closed my eyes and wished with all my might that someone would make everything all right again. I never told anyone this, but I think I saw someone else there. The fire wasn't an accident, and now I'm afraid whoever did it took Jess.
I guess we're not going to trust him with the knowledge that she's alive.
Does Clara fight with your parents often?
That's an odd question.
I may have overheard a spirited disagreement.
Really?
Overheard.
What did she say?
She said, I'll pay her if it will shut her up. Who could she be talking about?
And you're sure this was about me?
Well, who else?
Who do you think it could be about, Nancy?
What do your parents do?
They've been in politics as long as I can remember. Although who knows how long they'll keep running.
Why?
Money is different these days. We used to be, well, not Thornton rich, but pretty good. The last campaign cost a lifetime's work. Unless we find some new funds, we're going to have a tough time after this term.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
And you're going to save your parents' political careers. And I'll have to keep chasing Lexi. So. We still have the trowel? Yeah. A spade. They only saw 2 though. Wait, so Charlotte just said, "You dug in the wrong place, fuck you," and then killed Nancy Drew for that? Wow, and this is supposed to be a kid's game. Yes. Yeah, well, it could be worse. Could have gotten stung to death by angry hornets and eaten alive by an alligator. Wait, was that? I thought I saw one, but... Yeah, I know. That's... I mean, I can't think they're gonna, retcon that later on. Be like, oh no, Crazy Harper just would have killed Nancy if Nancy had dug in the wrong place while dressed up as dead Charlotte. But Crazy Harper didn't do that because, well, Nancy's still alive. I wonder if there are more in here. And we're going to need to wait. Some kind of symbol on the wall here, but it's much too faint. It might be a clover, or it might be the number 90. Anybody got to fix the generator first? Figure out this sequence. We need to find these symbols somewhere else. Just Harper's notebook again. Oh wait, that looks like...
If I can get this working, it should light up the tunnel.
Now that dumb old Jssalyn isn't blocking it anymore.
The motor won't work unless I find a way to move that ball bearing down into the shaft.
Streamer streaming game on stream. Streamer, I'm afraid. Streamer, you must pause my stream. Streamer got a raid. Here's a raider leading raiders. Welcome raider, welcome raiders. Are the raiders
Just got a
alligators?
raid
Raider, grackle.
Atari beer pong. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing, Atari? wow, you were streaming a long time. How did the rest of your stream go? Guys, please go check out Atari Beer Pong. He was an awesome retro streamer. I love hanging out in his streams. What was it you were playing tonight? Oh, right, Diablo. That's right. I did recognize that when I popped by earlier. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Purblind Gamer. I'm a legally blind retro and variety streamer who plays a good mixture of action games and adventure games and shooters and a lot of older games and a lot of horror games. And tonight we're playing Nancy Drew, the Ghost of Thornton Hall. And we're really close to the end. I think we're like 1 or 2 puzzles away. So if you think you might play this game and you want to avoid spoilers, then I would duck out. But nice, you finished Diablo 1, your first playthrough. I played Diablo back in I finally played it in 2010 or something. It's a good game. I keep meaning to play Diablo 2. Welcome in, Paru, and 4 8-bit gamers, and Sakanako, and Big Fatty Plus. Hey, great to see all you guys. Guys, please go check out Big Fatty Plus as well. And trying to think who else streams. Did you like it, Atari Beer Pong? Are you going to continue playing the next games? Ah, so you are going to play Diablo 2. That's wonderful. Yeah, I'll play that one of these days, but I probably should play Diablo 1 first. I think I still have my copy sitting around somewhere, knowing me. Oh, yeah, we're, somewhat complicated mystery going on. This girl went missing and Nancy went to find her, and there's turns out the girl or young woman was hiding.
Yes, I'm being followed by a Twitch viewer.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Sakanako.
Twitch viewer.
And welcome to the community. And yeah, there's a ghost, and the girl Jssalyn met her crazy Aunt Harper, who believes that Clara, who was Jessalyn's mother, was responsible for the death of the Charlotte. So now we're trying to turn on the lights so we can dig in a certain place, because if we dig in the wrong place, the ghost kills us. Hey, you still wear tighty whities? Yeah, no, it's. I think the game is, at this point, they can't really back out and say, oh, that wasn't a real ghost that killed you. Yeah. No. And there's also some stuff like, statues coming to life a little bit, and this large grubworm that sometimes chases us across the floor and vanishes, but mostly ghosts. So it's... Oh, I see. It'll has to push them open. And then we'll have to loop around. Yeah, and the Nancy Drew series has some great mysterious games. No, but it won't. Can't close it again, huh? Oh, I see. That one opens that way, then. Oh, okay. If it rolls over them at all, triggers them. Weird. Now that one's open. Oh, but it can push them open too. Yeah, plenty of puzzles. Some of the puzzles have been pretty tough in this game. Yeah, that didn't. You'd enjoy a good puzzle game. Yeah, I'd say this is definitely one. But then... now... gotta get back down there now so we can go push our way through. End up there. Yeah, I know you sometimes play adventure games, Atari Beer Phone. Okay, if it follows, get up against it and then move following the direction. That'll pull it out. Yeah. So then maybe those don't matter. Wait, should I have pulled that one back up? Is it gonna matter? Yeah, I think that one might be important. Wait. Why? Why is it that I don't pull this one up? But I pull this one closed? Oh, I guess it's which side. Or if I can pull it open but not pull it shut, if that makes sense. Through without closing it again that way. There. And even if I had it open, this one closed now? Yeah. That should do it. Hey, still an easier time than oxide. Oh yeah, that one. I can get my way back out of this mess. Oops. That wasn't so bad. Insert another Nancy Drew Marvel games too.
Whoa, if Jssalyn confronts Clara, things could get dangerous fast.
Neat. Clara can't be trusted. Harper needs to know the truth. Align the notches to the outside levers, then lock the levers according to the following. I'm hoping once I see it, it's a lot less complicated than it looks right now. Hey, Dragon of the West, welcome in. This isn't Tari Beer Pong, but he's here. And how are you? Still Elden ringing it up? Guys, please go check out Dragon of the West. Ah, finally beat the new Elden Ring, or DLC or whatever, and moved on to Cuphead. And hey, Necrokeys is here too. Welcome in. You're in, well, Black Rock Island beneath Thornton Hall. You guys, please go check out Necrokeys as well. Oh, Phantasmagoria 2. I gotta play the Phantasmagoria games one of these days. I do love horror. And FMV. I gotta try and figure out. The symbol in the sequence. Oh, there's night nudity in Phantasmagoria 2 as well. Thanks for the warning. That's a danger. Yeah, we ran into that when we played Hardline, but fortunately I'd read about it and was ready to censor. Yeah. Twitch has its terms of service. Can't just be the ones we come across in order, can it? Because actually I haven't seen any of those. Is it something? Oh, wow. Do they actually have partial nudity in Baldur's Gate? Wow. I mean, those M-rated games, they can do what they like. Oh, also, for everyone who came in the raid, I'm drinking a can of grass jello because it was a community challenge, and it's actually quite delicious. Very reminiscent of boba. Hope you can see the little piece of jello going up the straw, being like, yep, that's green. So they had full nudity in Baldur's Gate. My goodness. You are absolutely right, Necrokeys. This stuff's delicious. I wish they sold it at all the grocery stores near my house. And good for you, because, you know, grass is a plant, and plants are vegetables, so I'm practically drinking a vegetable right now. It's like a can of V8 juice, but lower sodium than V8 juice, so it's good for me. Yeah. Health. I assume it has something to do with the horizontal lines, but yeah, just buy some store-bought jello, mix some grass from the yard. Oh wait, we don't have a yard. We have an apartment. Well, you know, there's a banana tree nearby. I can just grab a couple leaves off that and stuff them in the blender with it. There's some kind of bush, like half block down. Maybe pull a few leaves off that. Or just go borrow some of the neighbor's grass. Well, I don't think it actually bears bananas, and if it does, then I don't know. They snatched one and mixed with jello. A, the landlord might get snippy, and B, do bananas and jello really sound that good? I mean, does grass jello really sound that good? And yet, is that? That's one with a line on top, but if we get infinite lives, there is possibility of brute forcing. Let's see if we see more of these symbols first. Oh, this is how Crazy Harper got into the crypt. And it locked. What Beverly Hills Cop has taught us. I still haven't seen Beverly Hills Cop, which is weird because there was a VHS copy left in the basement when we moved into our new house back in 2000. But there were always just more interesting things to watch. And if that isn't the most millennial statement ever. Find these levers we're talking about. All right, well, now we have to go the long way again. Oh, one's even Wade's missing. First Beverly Hills Cop's really good. Wait, so is that? You actually have an emote from the movie. Oh, cool. I had heard it was, you know, funny. Why did I come back here? We gotta go back the long way. Always check for our little friend there. Should I just try digging different ones, see what happens? I can't. What did that say? Oh, lock a note. So we'll have to get it back. I can't figure out what it is. Right, and we know it's not the one with it underneath. That got us killed. I'm trying to do a save. And she doesn't care whose. So that wasn't correct. As we see. We see these ones that are completely unlike any of the others. One's got a line on top. There's none here. None here. Just looking at my tasks.
Check.
It's basically all we have left to do are those two things. And something else may come up. Now, for that close, I do want to finish this tonight.
Found something.
Aha. I was going to look at it again to try and understand it, but now it's gone.
Cool. A hidden safe. I bet there's a sequence to push these in.
Oh. Find the notches to the outside levers. Chat? This wouldn't, by any chance, be a slider puzzle, would it? The developers wouldn't give us a slider puzzle, would they? Yeah, of course not. Well, if they do it late in the game, played too long, can't ask for your money back. Slider puzzle deluxe. If your ordinary slider puzzle wasn't horrific enough. Good lord. Some of them we just ignore the notches. We ignore the notches on some sides, I should say. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. I'll be able to keep track of these. This one goes. No. Wait. Oh no, this one goes here. Yeah, and one with 4 on the bottom. Oof. No, we could be here a couple hours, chat. This goes. Left side done. Got them backwards. Did I? Yes. Yeah. I've got them backwards again. I was never good at slider puzzles. That might actually be in the right place. I'll have to move it, of course. This looks right. Yes. Hi. Yeah. Damn, we're so close. This has to go down here. This one goes down here. That's right, that is. house. Thank God. Wait, that's right, right? Okay. Part 1. Flowers down and inwards. 1, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Nancy. That one was lucky. We could easily have been here an hour. In yeah. So down left, up left. One, 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Flowers up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Wait. Down. Upwards right. Upwards left, upwards right. We keep following it around. There's a Tara, welcome in. Oh, this game's just running us in circles. How are you doing tonight? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Right. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Upwards right, downwards right. 1, 3, 4, 5. My theory's right. Wait, season 3? Of the cartoon Tick, not the reboot Tick, right? Thought they made a season 3 of the recent reboot when I wasn't looking and I got excited. But the cartoon was quite awesome too. What was it? 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thank God.
If this is what Clara was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night.
Codicil to last will and testament. I, Charlotte Ann Thornton, a resident of the county of Chatham, state of Georgia, do hereby declare this to be a codicil to my last will and testament dated April 16th, 1988. I change said last will in the following manner. I revoke section 3A of my will pertaining to the distribution of my estate. I give, devise, and bequeath to Clara Olivia Thornton, a resident of the county of Chatham, state of Georgia, 100% of my estate, property, and effects. In place of this revoked provision, I substitute the following. I give, devise, and bequeath to Harper Shelby Thornton, a resident of the county of Chatham, state of Georgia, 100% of my estate, property, and effects. In all other respects, I confirm my will dated April 16, 1988. In witness hereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 29th day of October 1989. Charlotte Ann Thornton. Notarized too. The foregoing instrument was signed on this date by Charlotte Ann Thornton in our presence, and she declared this as her first codicil to her last will and testament. We hereunto sign our names in the presence of each other as witnesses, Marshall Lee Winston and Avery Louise Skidder. So, Charlotte, she was only turning 21. Isn't that too young to be making a will? So that's what Clara was up to. I wonder if it had something to do with finally finding out who Clara's father was. I should save.
Fire? I'd better get out of here. It's stuck.
Oh.
It's stuck.
Frightfully convenient, and we've lost our digger. Oh, geez, Charlotte, you didn't even have to kill me. I'll just die of natural causes. Like, fires.
Nancy, help!
What's the matter?
It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
Hey, Squiddens, welcome in. Yeah, well, not that new, but one of the newer ones. Like, late 20s, I think?
I bet we could build something to get her out. I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
Nancy gets so loquacious and descriptive when she's faced with a puzzle like this. Wonder how many takes they had her do of that. Hey, welcome in. How are you doing, Board Game Heaven? Give you guys shout outs, Squiddens and Board Game Heaven. Yeah, Nancy just keeps saying, as the fire burns her up. I'm on fire. Star Wars Bounty Hunter. I don't know that one. I mean, how can you keep track of all the Star Wars games? Oh, you're lurking in Atari Beer Pong stream and now here. I'm getting work done. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, Star Wars Bounty Hunter does get tough. Wait. That discarded 16mm reel on the chair. We can use that as a wheel. What happened to Harper? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's actually an actual wheel. Never mind. Carry on then. You mean you need more wheels? Oh, is there something? Harper just looks like she's in a dainty swoon. I wonder what the game would do if you just said, no time to help. Sorry. Come on, Jssalyn, let's let Harper burn to death. I feel like then Charlotte would come out and be like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of people burning to death. And then kill us again. Wait, come out. Aha. We're back to this, aren't we? Do we need to find something else? I feel like they're reasonably generous with this time puzzle. Like, remember secrets can kill when they got killed in that explosion? That was a lot harsher. Oh, handlebars. Now can we add these?
Thanks, I'll get her out. Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
Yeah, I want to see her brought to justice.
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
Haven't I suffered enough for you? When will you leave me alone?
I need you to calm down and come with me. It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
Is that the door being locked?
The time's been reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again.
I'm sorry for what happened.
Ah! Can't get out that way.
I sat at your grave every night for a year.
Only a year?
I don't think she's going to be too much help right now.
And I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing.
Yeah, I guess we had to do it.
And now you want my life. You want me to rot in some prison.
Shoot, the key's gone. Did it fall out?
Well, I can't keep running from you, Charlotte.
Wait, there it is. It's on the mantle. Damn. See if I remember. Damn, no, this was half an hour, wasn't it? This is in Georgia. Shoot. Did I wrong? I do wrong. The one taking place in Louisiana is the Crystal Skull. That was the first one I played. How was this one back? Was this one half an hour? It was a fun one, just kind of puzzle heavy. Wait. Shoot. Okay, this one was. And this one's clearly 15. I like how there's gradually more smoke. To be at the time of night when I was trying to get tired. 1 hour? Oops. I remember this one was an hour. Be dead by now, shouldn't I? Wait. The clocks have changed, haven't they? Yeah, we're inhaling lots of smoke here. Damn, I might have actually been close that time. That doesn't sound good. They're not on that. Now, where's that last one was? remembering which ones, how they were, or where I set them the last time. This one was. Yeah, I swear they're different than they were the first time, and that's not just me being tired. Anyway, that one goes back a full hour, damnation. No. Is this one a full hour? Wait, that means we're close, right? And then this back too. Now this should be. It can't be a full half hour. Can it? Oh, shoot. Wait. So close. What if. This one. Just a little more. Is that too much? That's probably too much. 25, 20, 35, 30. 1. Oh, shoot. It's this one. I tried to quarter past. And these 3 right. Maybe on this difficulty there is no actual time limit. God, did I have it set for? That's what I had last time, isn't it? I think this 25 and this 30. It's not that simple, is it? Yeah. And they won't line up unless I make more drastic changes, will they? Taking this back to an hour. This point's just like far enough away that none of the others will stop it. That one stopped it. An hour. I need to go back more than an hour. Yeah. These 3 are easy to line up. It's these 2. I feel like I've tried all these combinations, haven't I? Okay, this is just to try and mess with the second lock. It'll stop everything, won't it? Yeah. Okay, what if I make... I know, the fire's just patiently waiting. Let me just look at what I wrote down for the first time. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. I know these three line up easily, so I'm doubling the time of them. These, it's gotta be something between. An hour and 5 minutes? And this would be... Try that. That bastard. Try 35. I should really be writing these down, shouldn't I? I'll try and back to an hour 40, and so I'll try at 5 past. tried that before? God, no, I can't remember. They need less time, right? Yeah. Again, we got my thinking all twisted round. Him. It was him. That might be right. What's the scientific way to do this? Was that what they had in it?
Just in time.
You ain't getting me, Nance.
I'm getting you out of here.
Just let me stay. I deserve it.
You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come on.
Is Charlotte gonna allow it? Or is she gonna try and trap me in here?
Nancy, you made it!
Something tells me this
Dear
wouldn't be a
Nick,
ghost of Thornton.
I was able to pull Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jssalyn and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jssalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte, how quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death.
Thank you.
She would have given anything to take that night back. Jssalyn later said that was the first time she saw the real Clara, who wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house. Apparently, many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. In the weeks that passed, Jssalyn began to take control of the family company. She's offered Wade a position on the board and tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer once he's back from a trip to visit a certain former ghost hunter. Savannah called to tell me she's invited Wade to come out for a visit. I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case, but I have to admit, I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jssalyn seem like they're on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper disappeared shortly after the fire.
Of course she did.
After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jssalyn tracked Harper down and convinced her to rejoin the family. Years of Clara's manipulation left her a bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall, and in its place build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jssalyn loved the idea and considered it the first meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever find yourself visiting Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name. And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
Trivia. Huh. So, interesting, because the first night we were playing this, Keytar Cat was in chat and was saying that maybe it was carbon monoxide poisoning. But I feel like... well, Nancy did pass out when she was in the ruins, but I can't think the furnace would have been heating the ruins and causing the carbon monoxide poisoning. I mean, she did see Charlotte in the ruins twice. And why did Charlotte cut Clara out of her will? Because she said that Clara was... God, what did she say about Clara before that? I'd have to go back and look. The oldest battery ever discovered. Oh, is it just one question? Yeah, or the open air. I'm not sure. Half haunted. Yeah, I'm thinking there was carbon monoxide poisoning, and there was, Harper wandering around dressed as the ghost, but there was a real ghost too. Oh yeah, we did make the tea. A bottle botherer. Just because. Egged. No spoiler for you, heroic. Spooks galore for bravely looking at ghosts. For leaving ghost hunter for leaving no ghost unturned. Cotton runner, you're a gin genie. Oh, nice, you have an emote for the Easter eggs. Humanitarian, everyone lives. Yeah, Nancy doesn't just leave people to die. Oh wait, those are semi-transparent, so these are the ones we got. Okay. You're hip to all the Thornton family secrets. I think that's an ear. Trivia tamer for trivia excellence. Eerie epitaphs, you're quite a grave individual. At this point, we think that you just like doing stuff a lot. Key spinner. Interesting, so we missed some of the ghosts. I mean, I wonder if that was not... we didn't dig up all the wrong symbols and get killed every time, so...
What time is it? Huh?
Priority message.
Listen careful. The colony mission has been terminated. Word is moving uphill fast.
You know who that is, Nancy?
The unit is dissolving and exiting Glasgow. I secured the formula. Need immediate backup.
Wouldn't want to spoil the secret.
Heading south of the city. I think I'm being followed. Agent C.
You know her by a different name. Kate Drew.
Mom?
You were needed in Glasgow. Urgently. Everything you know about the accident is a lie. The silent spy awaits.
What?
So in the next game, we get to go to Scotland, find out the truth about Nancy's mother, is what I'm picking up here. Rotter? That's an interesting last name. Oh. Thank you, Nancy. That was a fun game. Yeah. I like how a lot of the games they set up the next one a little bit. A lot of people. Oh, you're welcome, Jellybean Skellybones. Thank you for watching. I like it too. A couple puzzles were frustrating, but heck, we made it through all of them. And I only had to look up hints a couple times. Besides, I like the characters. And I feel like they were really having fun with some of the characters in this one. Especially crazy old Bess. Is this concept art?
Your children are gone, all except one, sweet Charlotte hen, and she hid under the frying pan.
Oh. So that was a variation on the Goose Rhyme.
Well, then you didn't pay her enough. Don't make me the bad guy here. We agreed on this. You said she was no good for you. You said that, not me. And take care of him. He's not my son yet. And if you don't take care of this,
So these are alternate versions, huh? Yeah, they expected kids to figure these games out or buy the strategy guides. Doesn't it feel like back in the day, people were more cool with just spending hours and days on a game, trying everything conceivable? Oh, so they find some of those Easter eggs. Hey, there it goes. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I saw one with outtakes before.
Fire so red. Line?
Oh, these are just fun for fun.
You had second thoughts about the wedding, didn't you?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just
Prithee.
moments ago.
When did Clara show up out here? God, the
Night
stone
so
snails come to
black,
life.
Fire so orange. Dear sweet Charlotte, please. Door hinge, more fringe, some more fringe, mortgage? Oh, no.
Necktie? Nickel? It was definitely an N word. That's not me, chat. These are random bugs that happened. Let's create these outtakes just
Ghost
for fun.
assistance required in the creepy old tools department.
I love this. How cool would it have been if they'd kept the giant eyeball in the game? Oh. Are there any other extras, or is that all of them? Yeah. I see you. We already saw that. Yeah, we're decided to have fun. Well, yeah, give the kids some extra reward for beating the game. One of those things I loved about the first couple Blackwell games. Afterwards, you could binge all the audio outtakes and jokes. I'm glad I played that one. That was a good game. Yeah. But yeah, another thing Her Interactive has the forums where they've always like going back years. They've been good, like people post asking for hints and somebody will tell them. Not just a blatant way to sell strategy guides like Sierra. Oh, that was fun. I'm glad I played that and we got to finish it. And eventually we'll play more Nancy Drew games, but probably not immediately. Try to mix things up. There are no more channel points rewards. We'll probably wrap up for the night. Oh yeah. Yeah, in the early 2000s, CGI had some fun outtakes and errors. I remember seeing some of those on the DVD for Shrek or Shrek 2, one of those. And Shark Tale did as well. Oh. That's what's coming up on stream. Well, Saturday we'll have Short Horror Saturday. And I'm not sure what we'll play this week. I think I had an idea, but I can't remember. I'll figure something out. There are plenty of short horror games out there. And then Saturday, I'm going to try and do a longer Assassin's Creed stream. Since, we've just been doing them on Wednesdays and killing off one target a week. I'll see if I can't get through several targets, and I don't know how much more of that game I have left, but I'd be able to knock out most of it in a longer stream. And then next Wednesday, no, I might start a new adventure game, or I might, I'd been saying I want to play Bob the Schizo on stream, but I can't get it working. But I might stream as much of it as I can get working. A good couple hours of gameplay at least. Or, I don't know, I'll make decisions about what's coming next by the weekend. Let me see who's still online. Misread that. Several good people. Maybe we should. Oh, it's. Thank you. Let's see if anyone else is playing Ghost of Thornton Hall. Oh Lord, Twitch is just plastering ads everywhere, everywhere and anywhere. Ghoul Babe is playing on Beneath a Steel Sky. That's another classic adventure game. We should maybe raid her. But here, before we go, I'll show you guys the box for this game. Auntie Drew, Ghost of Thornton Hall. A Windows and Mac hybrid DVD-ROM. Oh, hey. It's got a manual. Maybe I should have read the manual before playing the game. Yeah, me too. I love physical media. I have entirely too much of it. Is the CD-ROM or DVD-ROM still in there? No. Yeah, well, it's around here somewhere. Now that I've finished playing it, I can give it to a friend. I can't hold on to all of them for the rest of my life. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I pretty much never threw away any of my boxes. They're all around somewhere. Sometimes there are useful tips in those manuals. But, There we go. Yes, it makes sense to go to somebody else playing a point-and-click adventure. But again, thank you guys for coming to hang out. And thank you for the raids and the new follows tonight. And I appreciate all the chatters and all the lurkers. And you guys can find me on Twitter and MySpace, where I post stream announcements and various random things. And you can find VODs of my past streams up on YouTube. And I also have a channel in the Retroactive Discord. And thank you to everybody who also made this community challenge a reality. Surprisingly delicious reality. I'll have to figure out a new community challenge next week. For a month. Of course, Jelly Bean Skelly Bones, but I hope everybody has a good night. That if you dig in the wrong place, may you not die. May your giant pet grubworms not in fact be carbon monoxide hallucinations. And, well, say hi to Ghoul Babe, and I'll see you guys here for something even more horrific.